Hi everyone, it is Monday night, so that means it's a brand new week of showing you what I feed my family for a week's worth of dinners. And on the meal plan tonight was an experimentation dinner, and it was Hunter's chicken loaded fries. Chloe's request, so I've attempted to do what I think would be good, which was diced up chicken and bacon fried up, then some barbecue sauce mixed in. And then for those that liked it, I put some mozzarella slices and cheese on top while it was in the pan. So it just kind of ribboned through some melted stringy cheese. And then put it on top of some curly fries. So that is Steve's plate. I've actually got some of this leek and potato soup. Half a carton of that. And then one of these part baked rolls for my dinner. So there's mine. I'm actually looking forward to that. This is Chloe's. She does not like melted cheese. So she's got the cheeseless Hunter's chicken. Then we have Shane's. So as you can see, the mozzarella has melted and oozed in between it. It's very stringy. Then we have Hayley's. And then Nathan just has some chicken dippers and some curly fries as well. So that is our dinner for tonight. Fingers crossed everyone enjoys it. And I will see you tomorrow night to show you what I feed the family then. Bye. Hi guys, it is Tuesday and I have been a very busy mummy in the kitchen today. I have made a humongous pot of hidden veg red sauce. And I think I normally say 5 veg, but I think it's got more than 5 in there. It's got a ton. I'll insert a few photos of what it looked like during the process. I couldn't record it this time, although I planned to, because I had my mum and dad round this afternoon, and I couldn't really record while they were here because, you know, conversation with the mum and dad and all that lot. But next time I make this, if you guys are interested, drop me a comment down below. I will show you how I do it. This is the topping on the majority of the pizzas, minus one awkward Fanny Annie Chloe. She's got barbecue sauce. But this is my giant pot. I'm going to use some of this for our lasagna on Thursday. And then I'm going to freeze some of it as well for future time. So that's that. And it is really thick, really gorgeous and tomatoey. And then these are the pizzas that I got the kids all to do. Chloe's and Steve's are in the oven. I made the pizza dough from scratch, which has been rising all afternoon. And then I divided it out, and then the kids shaped their pizzas and then put the toppings on that they wanted. This is Shane's, and it is like a deep pan. Again, I will insert photos so you can see it better when it's off the tray. So that is his. It's hot still. Then we have Chloe's boyfriend. He was here and he had fun making a pizza as well. Then we have Nathan's, which I made for him. This is the one Hayley made. So I'm going to cut that up. Like I said, Steve's and Chloe's are still in the oven. There's theirs, and I will show you them when they come out. But when they come out, we made, shut my bin up. We've actually got some pudding pizzas. We had some dough left over. I've made a plain one, so we can just put yogurt or something on that, and then fruit or something Chloe's boyfriend likes the sound of is Cadbury's buttercream or icing I've got in the cupboard. Spread some of that on and then put some fruit on it. Might be good. This one is the Morrison's white chocolate hazelnut spread with some Bueno bits on it, or Kinder bits. And this is Nutella with 1 minute, matey, 1 minute, with some mini eggs, Kinder Bueno, and some Cadbury's dairy milk on there as well. So they are going to go in the oven when I've cooked their pizzas. We have some tortilla chips that I got out and some leftover sweet corn, because for my dinner I have got this lovely big salad that I've just done myself. It's got all the goodies: beetroot, spring onions, pepper, carrot, cucumber, tomato, and then a whole packet of Bernard's Matthews turkey breast diced up in there. And then I've just got a little bit of garlic mayo 1 minute, I'll get you juice in a minute. Oh my God, hang on. Right, I think there's a little bit in there. Garlic mayo over the top just to keep it a bit juicy. And then because I've got that crunch urge, I've weighed out 40 grams of Doritos, or tortillas, sorry, not Doritos. And that was, how much was it? 197 calories, which is not bad because I'm quite low on the calories today anyway. So I've got them. And then for pudding later, when my sweet tooth attacks, I'm going to try one of these chocolate flavoured protein puddings. So I'll let you know if that's yummy or not. But that's my dinner. And like I said, I will insert some photos of the kids' pizzas as I cut them up and dish them up. So I won't be talking no more. You'll just see some photos. So I will see you tomorrow night. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to You, Me and the Family. Now I am doing a little voiceover to show you me cooking my chicken fried rice. Now I'm no expert at cooking this, I'm just winging it and sticking what I think is good in it. And at first I'm just showing you what I put in my rice. And what I'm just doing now is breaking up 3 packets of microwave rice. Make sure it's well and truly broken up because it's a right pain in the backside breaking it up while it's in the frying pan. So that's them all broke up. And then I've just beaten up 4 eggs, as you can see there with my fingers, just beating them up, ready to go into the pan when I need to cook them. I've got some leftover roast chicken from Sunday's dinner, all cut up, some spring onions. I've held some green tops back to go on top of Steve's and Shane's when dished up. A little bit of frozen veg to mix in, white pepper, some, what one's that? That is oyster sauce. I think I need to get a bigger bottle of that. Got some light soy sauce and dark soy sauce. Chopped garlic and chopped ginger because I couldn't be bothered to grate it and peel it. And then here is 2 bags of sesame oil from a subscription box that I've had in the past that I didn't use. And then I've also shown you a spoon as I'll be using that, and then that spoon to stir. Now this is the first time I've ever done a voiceover. There's my oil that I'll be putting in there, and there's my thumbs up showing you all the ingredients. As I was saying, this is my first voiceover, so hopefully it will be okay for you and I don't get all tongue tied and flustered and don't get my words out like I've started already. So first of all, I just turned my hob on, turned it onto the highest setting. Takes a while to heat up, so I'm a bit bored, don't know what to do with myself. It's electric, I'd much rather cook on gas. Hate this hob, but it come with the property. So just put a little bit of oil in my frying pan / wok to heat up. Problem I have with electric, it takes a while to heat up, then you turn it down because it's too hot, and then it takes a while to cool down, and then you're juggling it up and down with the temperature. So there's me just waiting for it to heat up. Showing you I've got scissors to open the sesame oil, like you really needed to see that. And now I'm going to start putting in the ginger and garlic so that they start cooking off, so they're not so in your face, shall I say, when it comes to the dish. I mean, to be truthful, when I was cooking this, the family were lucky I was cooking. I really couldn't be bothered that day. I had the worst day, legs were throbbing, weren't in the best of moods. As you may have seen in the previous video to this, the good, the bad and the ugly. I've done a little video for you. I've just put the spring onions in there to start them frying off. I mean, you could use normal onion, red onion, but I had spring onions that needed to be used. So I just popped them in there. Turned the frying pan down because it was too hot and spitting, as you could see. And then in a minute you'll see that I turn it back up because it weren't hot enough. Just stirring it, giving it a chance to cook. Plus with spring onions with a stir fry / fried rice, it takes minutes to cook. So spring onions are good because they don't need a whole lot of cooking. Unlike normal onions, if you want them to be fried, they can take a long time. There we go, I just turn it up again. Up. Now I don't know if I do these again, if you guys are interested, should I speed this up or should I just do real time? Because obviously I feel like I don't know what to say while I'm doing this. Or, you know, you're just watching me do a bit of a tossing and turning and stirring in the frying pan. You get a bit bored with all the blank gaps and that. But there I've just incorporated some chicken. This is the leftover chicken from our Sunday roast. There was a lot of chicken left over actually. So the chicken's got some chicken? No, I don't have chickens. The cat's got some of the leftover chicken, which they appreciated greatly. Just waiting for the chicken to heat up a little bit and the onions to carry on cooking. Tapping away there because I don't know what to do. Feeling a bit awkward. And I have just adjusted the camera there because I realised it wasn't at the right angle. I've got you directly above the stove. So again, it's learning the process and the filming angles, which ones are best. Now I'm putting in the frozen mixed vegetables. I thought I'd use frozen mixed vegetables this time rather than just peas and sweet corn. Get a bit more veg into the family. But you could just use peas, you could use your sweet corn, use whatever you've got really. But Steve and Shane absolutely loved this chicken fried rice this time. Hayley hated it. So she ended up having toast for dinner, which is so weird because this is pretty much exactly the same as I've done the duck fried rice and she loved that. So you win some, you lose some. Just goes to show you, change something and it can change the whole recipe, and one of your kids can turn their nose up at it. Now I'm just putting a little bit of white pepper in. I didn't put no salt in because the soy sauce is quite salty. Now I'm just unlidding the oyster sauce. Now this oyster sauce cost me a lot of money for this small bottle, and it's virtually gone on 2 meals. So I think I'm going to look on Amazon, because last time I looked you can get a bigger bottle for the same price. So I'm going to see about doing that, because if I'm going to be doing this fried rice a bit more, then I'm going to need a lot more oyster sauce. Now that was just the light soy sauce going in for now, for the saltiness. And I'm just scraping off the excess oyster sauce. Now I do add more later on, but I just wanted the chicken and vegetables to start taking on that flavour, so it has a bit more time to get in to the meat and flavour it more than just the rice. It's like building on flavours, if that makes sense. Now I'm just opening the rice and getting that ready to go in. And in it goes. These rices are fantastic for stir fries and fried rices. But like I said at the beginning, really make sure you do break up the rice in the packet, because it is a pain in the bum to do it in the wok or frying pan, as you will see in a minute. I learnt my lesson last week. It was a nightmare trying to break it all up. And as you can see, there's still big lumps in it, as I thought I broke it all up, but I didn't. So I just used my clean hands just to try and break it up a little bit before it started getting hot. Now I'm just opening the last bag. And in that goes, and you can still see there's big lumps of rice. So as I'm stirring it, I try and mash it up with the spoon. But it's just as well I wasn't recording you seeing me do this, because as I was doing it, my bingo wings were flapping around all over the place. Oh. But as you can see, the spoon just wasn't cutting it. It's a pain in the bum trying to break up all the lumps. So stirring it all in, getting all the flavours to mingle. But if you guys are honestly interested in me trying to do a little bit of a cook with me, or one of my recipes that week in my meals of the week, I'm more than happy to try and do that. So you just have to write down in the comments below. I mean, last week I'd done the Yorkshire puddings. This week I've done the egg fried rice. But let me know if you'd rather it be a separate video, like a cook with me on something, or if you are liking this in with my meals of the week. You know, I really don't mind. I just would rather produce something you guys are interested in and would like to watch. Easy. Now I'm just cutting open the sesame oil sachets. Now I can't remember if I got these from a Gousto recipe box or a HelloFresh box where I didn't use them. So I'm just using them here. I've got a big tub of them in the cupboard of all these little sauces and sachets and that lot that I've got to start working on using, because they're just eating up cupboard space. I used both of them, which I think were about a tablespoon each. Stir that in. You don't use a whole lot of sesame oil. This chicken fried rice is for just Steve, Shane and Hayley. Nathan's going to be having beans on toast. because he definitely won't eat this. And I'm not hungry at time of making this. So Steve's going to make me some lovely beans on toast later when I fancy it. I'm just putting some more oyster sauce in because it wasn't quite saucy enough, and there was a lot of ingredients that it needed to cover. So I've done 2 more teaspoons, then I decided no, it needs a bit more, so in it goes. Eyeballing it, and then I just flooded the dish with soy sauce. So there was no point even measuring out of a tablespoon then. And that was a light soy sauce. Now I'm just adding a bit of dark. The light, so I'm getting my words mixed up now. The light is mainly for the saltiness, and then the dark is more for a bit of flavour and colour. So just mixy, putting that in. Mashing up and breaking up the rice a little bit more. Getting annoyed with big old lumps of rice. And then I have a clever idea. Bash, bash, bash. I know what I've got in my drawer. I'm going to go get my new toy that I got from Temu. It is my meat breaker upper thing. I don't know the technical name for it. I see it in a lot of people's videos now. I'll go get that in a minute. And it breaks up the rice fantastically. There it is. My magic thing, and then mash, mash, mash. Breaks up the clumps in no time at all. Don't know why I didn't get this in the first place. It was only a couple of pounds off Temu. Money well spent there, I think. And just like that, pretty much all the big clumps of rice are gone. And then back in with the spoon now, just throwing it everywhere. No, I'm a messy cook. I throw it everywhere. Now the rice doesn't actually need cooking, it just needs heating through. So that's why I'm pushing it to the side now, because I'm going to fry up the egg. Last time when I done the duck fried rice, I fried up the egg separately before I done all the rice and that, so it was already cooked. This time I'm actually going to just push the rice to a side and put the egg in so it scrambles on one side. And then work it in and then fry, just like scrambled egg in the frying pan. And then I'll incorporate it all together when the egg is cooked. I've seen it done like this, and then I've seen it done literally the egg just poured all over the rice. But I don't think the family would like it like that, because it will actually coat the rice. Doing it like this, you end up with chunks of scrambled egg, which Steve and Shane enjoyed. There was actually enough. Steve went back for more of this, and there was enough leftovers for Steve and Shane for lunch the next day, which was great. And when I say leftovers, like a Chinese container full, you know, when you get Chinese takeaway, it was enough like that. Two containers of that. So I know in future, if I do that amount of rice, it'll be enough for 2 of them plus leftovers. I mean, hopefully Chloe will like it next time when she's here, but she's out. She's sleeping at her auntie's tonight, and then she's going to Howlett Zoo tomorrow, with my sister and niece, nephew and some friends. So that'll be nice for them. Can't believe this half term's nearly gone already. Has everyone enjoyed their half term with their kiddie winks? And had a nice Easter? Just waiting for the scrambled egg to cook there a little bit. As you can see, it's getting there. Slowly mixing in a little bit of the rice. And then deciding it can all incorporate now. And then just mix it all in. Then once that's combined, it's pretty much done. Now when it came to dishing this up, I sprinkled over some spring onion green tops on Shane and Steve's. And then I put some chili flakes on top of Steve's as well, just to add another dimension of flavour. And he said it was nice. So I'll probably do that in future as well. Or he can do it, you know. Shane said it was eggy, and he said it was nice because he does like scrambled egg. Last time I used 2 eggs. This time I've used 4, so I doubled it because I knew that Steve and Shane like scrambled egg. Last time I knew Hayley and Chloe were eating it, and Chloe doesn't like scrambled egg. But that is that. It is all cooked. Now I just dish it up. I hope you like this part of the video and it wasn't too boring. So there's my thumb saying it's cooked. Next time you see this dish, it will be all dished up. Oh, a little close up for you. Ooh. If only you had some. Here we go, guys. Tonight's dinner. Egg and chicken fried rice. This is Steve's. I've sprinkled his with some leftover spring onions and a little bit of chili flakes to see how he gets on with that. Then we have Shane's. I will eat something later. I'm not hungry. Chloe's not here. She's not here for tonight or tomorrow. So we just have Shane's. Then we have Hayley's. I have Nathan next to me on my kitchen stool. He was demanding strawberries along with his beans on toast. He was meant to have chicken skewers. But he didn't fancy them. He kind of threw them at me. So I've done him beans and toast. And then he saw the strawberries in the fridge. And took bites. Like I put them on the kitchen counter. I was going to do them for pudding for him. But he decided no, he wants them for his dinner as well. So no, we don't have slugs or snails in my kitchen eating the strawberries. We have a Nathan. That's his plate. Bit of a funny concoction. But he's excited and happy about it. So that means Mummy is happy. That is our dinner for tonight. And I will see you tomorrow night to show you what I feed the family then. Bye. Hi everyone. It is Thursday night and I have made lasagna. I actually made 3 lasagnas. One for my family. One to go with Hayley to my bestie's house because she's having a sleepover there. And because I had made way too much of the bolognese sauce, I've made her one for her son and Hayley to have for dinner tonight. This is Steve's and Shane's, which again is way too much, but they can have leftovers. And then I made enough for my mum and dad to have some as well. So I'm going to put this in the freezer once it's cooled down and then give that to them on Sunday when I see them for dinner. That stuff on top is actually cheese slices because I didn't have any grated cheese. But I will insert photos of the lasagnas before they're cooked. I'll show you this one before I muller it by trying to get it out. And then while I was in the kitchen today, I made some homemade bread rolls. They look absolutely lovely on the inside. I sent 3 home with Bestie, so that her and the kids have a nice homemade bread roll as well. I did make a loaf of bread using the roll recipe, and then put it in my new bread pan. So I don't know if this is good or whether I need to just get a different recipe and see if it will turn out better. But that was meant to be a roll dough. So that's our dinner, and I will show you it when I've dished it up for the boys. Well, I actually got it out without making it look completely like the dog's dinner. It actually has stayed as it should be. So that is Steve's plate, and then we have Shane's. You can see the layers in that, but it's actually stayed how it should be. And this lasagna is actually quite healthy for you. That was Nathan. He's just made a tower of baked bean cans, and now he's just knocked them all over. So they're probably all dented. As I was saying, this is my 5 hidden veggie bolognese sauce in here, what I used and made on Tuesday for the pizzas. I still have 3 Chinese Tupperwares of the sauce left over, but I also put mushrooms, onion and carrot in the lasagna. So it really is jam-packed full of veggies. So hopefully Steve and Shane will like it, but Shane's already had one of my bread rolls and he said he's looking forward to more. So that's Steve's, that's Shane's. Nathan's got pizza and then some fridge raiders. And then for pudding, I've chopped up some honey melon, the gala melon, the pineapple, strawberries and then raspberries. So that is dinner and pudding for tonight. And I will see you tomorrow to show you what I feed the family then. Bye. Hi guys, it is Friday night and it's a fryer. Some of it is a bit buggered, i.e. my steak and some of the bacon, because I had the agency round to discuss the next game plan and what's happening next, and I forgot I left my steak and the bacon cooking in the air fryer. So my steak looks like boot leather, and then some of the streaky bacon snaps. Like, snaps. But the kids are insisting they're still going to eat it, so all good there. Like I said, it's a fry-up. Got bacon, sausages, beans, scrambled egg and hash browns. That is Steve's plate. I have got tinned tomatoes, scrambled egg and a steak for my proteins and all that lot. All yummy, yummy. This is Chloe's. She's got sausages, bacon, including the buggered bacon that she was insisting she have. Beans and a hash brown. This is Shane's. We have Hayley's, Spares and Nathan's. And how bad is this? I've got so used to having an extra guest, I got an extra plate out and started dishing up someone else's dinner. And they're not even here. My daughter found that hilarious. And then we have homemade bread and butter to dip in the juices. So that is our dinner for tonight. Tomorrow night I am cooking a curry for my friends. So I will try and record that. If not, I will just insert some photos. And then I will see you Sunday if I don't record. So I will see you when I see you. Bye.